behind the techie. We are live, guys. I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
And I'm Revenue GS.
I'm Joe, I'm further the Cyber Nerds.
And welcome back to another The Boys review. It is The Boys, not Good Boys. It's The Boys, not Good Boys. The Boys. Cool. Today's episode 3, Get Some and Get Some Indeed. There's a lot of cosplaying on this thing, on this episode. And speaking of cosplay, if you want to get yourself one of these, head over to teespring.com/the Cyber Nerds. Get yourself some cosplay t-shirt. You send me. So, you man, who wants to get started this week? I think you're a bit more appropriate for this type of subject. Like, you
This
know,
kind of subject.
facing, I mean, what is it? Facing? What was she saying?
Well,
A-Train's girlfriend, what was it?
Well,
By the way, guys, this is a very adult content review. Sorry, should have said that earlier.
and spoilers too.
And spoilers. There you go. And spoilers, in case you didn't know, it's on the thumbnail.
The landlord died.
Okay, spoilers. There you go. Landlord dies. How does he die?
Well, so Popclaw goes. In fact, there was doing some kind of role playing type of situation.
Was it some type or
It was definitely definitely role playing.
All
Definitely
right.
role playing. What he wanted his money. He goes, oh, you know what? Instead of money, we can do a little something. Sits on man's face. Man's skull gets crushed. That's the one way to go out, you know. I wasn't expecting that, but that was kind of gruesome still.
You know what? Yeah, like I was actually like I'm watching this episode and I'm not thinking of that scene. Like I'd completely forgotten about it. But when it came to it, I was mad because I saw that scene on our trailer. Like when we did a trailer reaction for it.
Was it on the trailer?
Yeah, like it's on one of the trailers that we did,
Right.
and I was just like, yeah, it was good, but it took away the whole like, you're going a bit too hard on his face, fam. And then Tutu's head gets done in it like a watermelon. It's a whole madness. Like, I don't know, like about these things, innit? Like, has anyone been sat on their face before?
Nope.
I guess not. So, what else happened on this this episode? A-Train going against
Shockwave, I believe it was.
Shockwave, and we kind of get to find out that he's taking substances to boost his power. Now, have we come to like a conclusion that part of their abilities is enhanced, or this is something that they've just managed to, I don't know, through their DNA managed like to boost their powers?
I feel like the answer to that hasn't been exposed yet. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this whole something, what's it called? Something V?
Compound V.
Yeah.
Compound V. So basically, I think in a trailer, not in a trailer, in a review before, we said we're unaware of if these lot are actually born this way, or if these guys were like exposed to some sort of experiment that then made them born this way. So I'm not sure, but like it would make sense that if they were like made like this, that this is the compound that made them like this, and if they take more of it, obviously they get all jacked up and stuff. But I don't know, like this episode was very interesting to me on just more so the psyche of like a couple of them, and I say this like my feelings towards each character changes episode to episode, and it's like for A-Train, seeing man's kind of his vulnerabilities, what he's afraid of. Obviously he's like 32 or 31, and he was going up against Shockwave, and Shockwave was like 26, and he's all like, oh, what if they kick me out? What if they do this? Like it's, as an athlete, it's a very natural place to be once you think you're getting to the peak of your whatever, or coming down from your
and
peak.
26 is around that peak time.
26 is like when you're entering your prime.
Yeah.
And 31, 32 is supposed to be when you're coming down from your prime,
Right.
innit? So it was a very natural thing, like for him to be like that. But it was just interesting to see A-Train, because obviously A-Train gives off the persona of nothing can touch me, I'm the nicest, blah blah blah. So that was interesting, and even his whole dynamic with his girlfriend, who is called Pop Claw, but I will refer to as Marrow because it's basically Marrow from the X-Men, innit? Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, so that dynamic of like man's been doing a thing with her for time, but obviously because of his image, he can't. Not he can't, but he feels like having her out publicly will damage that. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's also a real thing in like in the real world. Like celebrities do stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got this whole bro. This is a thing. Like he's got his whole bachelor persona, and he feels, which might not be real, but he feels
he's got to play.
He's got to play that role, even though that's not who he is. Like man's going home to his girl. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
getting his toe sucked.
Get me?
All
of them things. So I just thought that whole dynamic in the show. Well, I just love when it touches on like real world stuff and stuff like that. So I thought that was sick.
Speaking of getting toe sucked, does anyone have toe game?
Sorry, what?
Toe game. You ever heard of toe game?
No.
I don't know what toe game is.
You never heard of Puff Daddy. You never heard of Puff Daddy.
You
never heard Puff Daddy?
I heard Puff Daddy. I never heard him mention toe game. No.
Getting your toe sucked.
When did he mention this?
P Diddy and the Family.
The album,
it's a skit.
Oh, the skit.
Come on, Sam. You gotta
come
on, Sam. Come on, you out here moving like these millennials, you know. Mad, fam. It's mad. Alright, cool. Alright, back to the topic.
Homeland
Yes.
is gonna kill that baby. I'm putting it out there
Bruv.
right now.
Yes.
That baby's dead, and Homeland is gonna kill it.
And now just get into his whole. You mentioned Psyche, and he's getting like fed up with taking orders and being like just mugged off.
He's been fed up for time. Like, and yeah, we're getting to the pinnacle of him getting fed up because he's not getting what he wants. He's not getting to. Firstly, these man just let Translucent get killed, and from the beginning, man's been like, "Yo, we need to find Translucent. Why am I going to A-Train's race when Translucent missing? Come up with Translucent's body." And he's like, "Oh, these men are waging war on us now," and it's gonna come to the time when Homelander's like, "Yo, I've been telling you, man, about this the whole time. You ain't been listening to me. I'm busting case. Listen, I don't know where it's gonna go, but I want Homelander to flip sides, but he's like, when he flips, he's not gonna be good. I just want Homelander to be on his own or with a couple of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this episode takes me back. Like, I'm back on Homelander's side now. Like last episode, I was like, nah, it's actually for Homelander. I'm back with Homelander, innit? I'm all over the place. Man.
You know what? Yeah, it's like if someone gets to that point where it's like you're the leader, but like you're not the leader. Like you're just made to believe that you're all of that. Like you've got the cape with the flag in it and all sorts, and it's just like I'm telling you, man, this, but no one's listening. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and he's also aware, like, yo, why am I taking orders from these punnies, like? And even last episode, when he was looking at the baby for a second, fam, I thought he was gonna do I-beam, like super. What they did to that little rat in Injustice, the one, the Green Lantern rat. I thought he was gonna be that, fam.
That baby's getting killed.
Like
that baby's gonna get killed, or he's gonna try to kill the baby, and the baby's gonna be like Jack or something. Like the baby's gonna have mad powers and survive the thing.
That would be mad.
It's the boys, innit? So I presume they're gonna go for one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
Like
imagine like the baby survives and like 3-4 seasons from now, he's that guy from 300, the one who got chucked off the cliff.
But even better than that, he could be the guy, like from Looper. In Looper, remember, they tried to kill the boy,
right.
And in the future, that boy runs everything. That would be sick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he tries to kill the Ute comes back 6 seasons from now. If we get to 6 seasons, hopefully we do. But obviously, they've been renewed for season 2 and all that, and that's already halfway.
Yeah, they're already shooting, right?
So, that's good. But, yeah, man, I thought it was a legit episode. I thought the whole stuff with Starlight was interesting as well. Them making her change uniform. I'm really, like, I don't like Starlight, the character, at all, and I feel like each episode, I lose more respect for her. Like, you know, First she did the thing with the Deep, then she tried to go at the Deep and like it was like it's too late. This episode they're telling her to change uniform and she's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. Then she's trying to tell the little girl, oh no, you wear this uniform, I'm your role model. You wear that old uniform and I'll wear this, and no, that's not how being a role model works. You might have impacted that one girl and she might be like, I'm not getting Starlight's new uniform. But what about the thousands, the hundreds of thousands of kids that look up to you that didn't get that interaction, that are gonna go buy a new uniform and be walking around like that and have dudes screaming at them, oh, show me your tits or let me grab them or something like that. Like, are you dumb? Smart. This character's like, she's bare dumb, fam. She's bare dumb. Like, it's just dead. It's dead. She should just bust case. Like, I'm gonna keep saying this. Just leave the 7. Smart. What would like to happen, I think, what would be a better thing for me, for her, is if they actually get to turn her. Like, she actually, because bruv, like, she's been doing the crud anyway. Oh, you did the thing with the Deep. Oh, you changed your outfit. I would like her character to be all the way transferred from good town girl to, oh, now you're in the 7 doing crud how the 7 do, and show like, oh, this is what would happen to 90% of the superheroes that come in. If you get what I'm saying, like, I think for me that would be a better story arc for her character than her, oh, all of this stuff happens to me, and then, you know, in the last 2 episodes,
I wake up.
I deplugged from the Matrix and shatter this whole thing. Now she's got to go all the way full circle and take Homelander's position, and Homelander's got to go from where he is now to the other side and be against them lot. That's what I would love. Yes, I would love to see that, fam. And that's what Star Wars ain't gonna do with Kylo Ren and Rey.
Sam, you're awfully quiet. What are you saying?
I'm trying to think what else happened in the episode, but
you've got the whole relationship with Homelander and Wonder Woman.
That was kind of freaky, man. Man's definitely a control freak out here, you know. Like
he's unstable, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's unstable for sure.
But is he?
Yeah.
No, but
obviously, like, he knows he's got all this power, and it goes down to the whole thing about, oh, why are these humans controlling us? Like, we should just be doing our own thing. And you could just tell in a relationship, he's got that mindset of, like, I just own you. And it feels like the same thing just trickles down to just everything in his life. Like, I'm just powerful. I just should own and be owning everything. And then even with the scummy thing about how they look on the media, so they bust into that building, man's obviously just shooting, I don't know, innocent people or whatever have you. So they go in and we just punch man's in the chest.
See?
Oh my gosh, he's like, oh, now I'm all like dirty or whatever. And then he goes, oh, we've got to do this thing. Shoots her up, and then obviously now it looks like man trying to defend himself.
Man staging the crime scene.
I'm fine with that scene, you know. I'm fine with that scene, and like, because the thing is, yeah, bruv, this guy's been on the 31st floor shooting up police officers, doing bad things. Now, it's funny because I'm watching the scene and I'm like, I love the way they've shot this. Like, when they get into the building and approach the villain and cold-bloodedly kill him, yeah, it's like they're the bad guys. But at the same time, they don't ever once highlight the crud that brought us to this scenario. How many hostages this dude got? Why is he in there with a fully automatic rifle shooting out of the window? That is like a real life thing these days, yeah? And why are we feeling remorse? Why have they shot it in a way that you feel remorse for him being killed and not them doing a service, bruv? Homelander did the right thing. Bruv. If that was real life and we didn't have superheroes, that guy would have got killed by police, or he'd be on death row, fam.
See, I took it the other way. I thought he was being a completely prick, and like, cause
who was
Homelander, because when they come into the outside the building, and they're talking about points and stuff, like, fam, if I know you're gonna eat a bit of that, why am I messing up your team? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I thought, right, like, that's a prick move, fam.
The reason I don't,
and the man's like, oh, sorry, like.
Nah.
And the way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just trying to keep man below or something, bro.
In the episode before, they talk about how the only thing better than one superhero showing up is when another superhero shows up.
Right.
So when Homelander shows up there, and I was thinking similar to you, like, why would they call in Homelander if they got the Wonder Woman chick here? But then, it made sense to me. Why did Homelander just fly up and fly through the window? Because it's all about, when they doing this cameo thing, you've got to showcase why You know what I'm saying? There's two of us. It's Homelander. He would just swoop up and go through the window. Do you know what I'm saying? While she would run inside, run up the stairs. Like, that's the thing, bro.
Why wouldn't he take her, especially when did they mention anything about them being, because they put them two together at the stadium, right? So I presume it'd be a bit more like,
he could have
kind of a duo thing. Like, even when we first started with this whole series, it was with them two coming into the scene. You know what I'm saying? And so you're just being a prick, fam. You're just being a prick. You're just gonna let him like just run up the whole building, fam, when you can just easily just take her. Come on, fam.
Nah, I don't agree with it, fam. That's that woman empowerment, fam. She's got her powers, he's got his, innit? Run up the stairs, take the elevator, fam. What?
But you're making my dude do like
bruv, if
put
man,
next to her on for showcasing.
Bruv, if man grabbed her and flew up there, someone somewhere is gonna complain.
Fam.
Well, why has he got?
It's a team thing, man. Shut up, bruv. If you're there comparing, shut up. It's a team thing. You saw the way them two move.
I was cool with it.
It's like Superman and Wonder Woman. Like, it goes hand in hand.
I think the issue, my only issue with that whole thing was that he killed him the way he killed him, and because what did she say? She would have taken man on the morning show. So like,
that's her point.
Yeah, that's my only issue. That's my only issue with what he did, because he obviously did that on purpose, so she couldn't do that. But at the same time, like, bro, who cares, bro? I'm Team Homelander again, fam. Team Homelander, fam.
Boy. Alright, Sam. Last thoughts on this episode.
Last thoughts in this episode. I'm finally glad we get to see what Compound V is actually doing. So I want to know, like, is Frenchie gonna actually even have like a smidget of what it does to like?
Frenchie's gonna get powers when he takes it.
Alright, yeah, that's what I actually want to see. Like, I want to see what it does to like normal people and what do you call it? So he goes talking about like people's reputation. So I want to see what kind of information or what they're gonna do with Poplar next. So that's gonna be interesting too.
Interesting things that happened on this episode for me as well. Is it Huggy?
Main guy.
Huggy, the main guy.
Techie or whatever.
Yeah, like him, blacking on his dad, leaving the yard. Also, the new member. So they've added another member onto this anti-hero group.
That black dude's moist. He's moist.
The bruiser dude.
The new brother. Yeah.
Why is he moist?
Do you hear his ringtone?
Oh yeah, I mean his wife got him patterned in it, but it's like I don't know.
I'm not involved. I didn't ask you to tell me anything. I said what I said in it. He's moist. Then he's moist.
But yeah, like it seems like the group is is getting bigger and bigger. So I'm wondering if there's another one. But yeah, like love the whole conflict in the team. Clearly there's been like past stuff that's happened. Frenchie and this guy don't get along. So clearly this guy, the main, the brains behind the team, is trying to put a team together to go against these lot, especially now that they've taken a Soups down. Anything else?
Yeah, for me, I'm losing more and more interest in that whole anti-superhero team. Like, except for Frenchie's entertaining to watch. But if he wasn't so entertaining, I would care about nothing they're doing at all. So I want to bring them back into the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? I like it when they had Translucent. I want to see what they do with Popclaw, but I need more interaction here. I need this thing to not come to a head because we're only on episode 3, but I just want more, I want more of Homelander being right on their tail. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want more of that.
You know what? Speaking of what they're going to do with Popclaw, I reckon my guy's going to move to her because he's on the team.
The black you?
No, the leader.
What do you think he's going to move
to? He's going to do things with her, bro.
Or Carl Urban.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, he hates these guys. There's no way.
I reckon he'll be. He looks a bit like Gallus, isn't it? Like, I don't know. He was trying to move to the other police officer. Well, she's not a police officer, no. She's like an agent or something. Bro, it just feels like it's in his nature to just finesse things, innit? So hopefully we'll see what happens next week. But guys, this has been our spoiler reviews for The Boys episode 3. Drop in the comment section below your thoughts, what you like, what you didn't like. What are your thoughts on A-Train and his girlfriend? Do you like to, I guess let people sit on your face? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that's a thing these days. But other than that, I'm Revenue GS.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitz Tech.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
And we'll see you next week. Peace. Oh, you need to go back and listen to these albums, man. Never heard of
course.
Toe Game.
No, like especially if it's a skit. Like I can't listen to them like a couple of times and then I'll be like, alright, cool, and then go to the bangers, isn't it?
Like P Diddy,
Yeah.
Deluxe, they
Yeah.
have like the best skits, and thing as well, Biggie. Like the whole New York gang, like they all had the skits, fam. Like,
Yeah, time. That's what I mean. It's been time, man. It's been time. So maybe.
I'm gonna have to play this tape for you, bro. That's one of the funniest skits, bro. That one,
Yeah.
and it's a bag from headbag from Deluxe.
Right.
Yeah, is it that one?
No, I don't even. You know.
I punch a bitch in the head and give it a head bag.
I've never heard that one. No way.
What, bro? Where you been living, bro? You're some caveman, you know. Jesus.